Show us your tips. 1st of August 2020. Looking at the Moonee Valley Quaddie legs now as we head down south for the first weekend of the racing.
We should give
season.
a call out to Progress Racing.
Oh, we should do that. Did we mention at the start? We did.
Yeah, in the Sydney one, but what about the Melbourne one?
Oh, okay. If you're just here to get Melbourne form, we are, as you can tell, because you're watching us on Progress Racing. Big shout out to them. They've joined forces with us, and we're looking forward to finding plenty of winners for them.
And the punters.
And the punters as well, and myself.
Yes.
Because, we do actually put our money where our mouth is when it comes to these sort of tips. And, we'll be doing 2 shows a week, midweek and Metro Saturdays each and every week. So looking forward to that and doing plenty of good stuff with them down the road, Beaver.
Yeah, welcome aboard to the punters.
Yeah, excellent. They can be found on Facebook, I believe, and also at progresracing.com, where you'll be watching this, I hope. And, stick solid, and hopefully we'll have more money in our pockets by the end of the year.
Tomorrow.
And tomorrow. We'll start then. Why not? All right, Moonee Valley.
Yes,
currently mate. Soft 6, but it is drying down there. Don't think there's much rain around. Rails in the true. How have you sort of approached this?
Yeah, look, probably horses on speed.
Yep.
You need to look at, particularly early on in the day, and then see if things change, but that's what I'd be looking at.
Yeah, I ended up defaulting just because the rail's in the true. Hopefully you can run on that 3 wide line by this time in the day.
Yeah.
It'll obviously be more on speed earlier in the morning with fresh ground and true
Yep.
rail. As we get deeper into spring, it tends to chop out and we get some of those really swooper days. But let's see how the track's playing. It's hard, especially in a couple of these races where I really want to tip one way or another. And
Yes.
I've sort of found somewhere in the middle. But the 6th race today, which kicks off our Quaddie, is a benchmark 84 over the 1200 with a fairly wide open market bar the favourite.
Yeah, so the favourite's about 7 to 4, $2.70 in today's terms. Condos Express $5.50, Titian Blinders $7, Sir Galahad 11s, Blood Oath 11s, and 13s plus the rest.
Some honest horses here. I found it one of the tougher races of the day. I'm going to spec Condos Express. I think it's had 2 dominant wins at the track. I think it's raced in better company than this all the way through, and it's a bit tougher in Melbourne when they don't have the public trials to really see where some of these horses are going. But I'm hoping by this time it can get that sort of 3 wide, peel off Sir Galahad's back and be that horse top of this in the 3 wide line at the top of the straight, sort of chiming in. Wilmot Pass will get the right run on the leader's back along the rail, so that'll be obviously hard to beat. And Jamie Carr's flying at the moment, and a couple other first uppers that are honest. Titan Blinders and Santa Catarina, who I couldn't really get a great feel on. The Santa Catarina, I watched the replays from over in New Zealand. It looked like it's looking for 1200, and if it's a real swoopers day, it'll be the one right down the outside. But we'll start at Condos at about the $6 mark. What about yourself?
Yeah, I found it a little bit of a tough race, but I came back to Wilmot Pass purely because third up after a spell, and I like backing horses third up after a spell. Its first up run was pretty good in a tough race. It didn't have a lot of luck. Last start was very good to the line and beat some decent horses, probably horses that are as good as horses in this race. So with a good run, and as you said, Jamie Carr on board flying, I think it'll be there right at the when the heads are bobbing. So yeah, it was a bit hard on some of the others. Main other chances were first up, so it's just hard to get a bit of a line.
Yep, element of guessing here. Jamie Carr suits that lovely sort of fence run where she just takes her time and hopefully gets out.
Yeah,
not the best track in order to take your time on sometimes, but if she gets the right run, she only needs a 1 split to be there at the end.
Yeah.
So definitely see that. The Cox Plate start is race 7, quality handicap over the 2040, and all these horses have been beating up each other for a long time now. What's the market say?
This is tough
work.
race. Yeah, $4.20 for Polly Gray, Mahamadeus $4.80, Tavi Run $4.80, Miramar $7, Bedford $7.50. Dan and Romans $7.50, and then 13s plus the rest.
Are you going with the backup horse, or what are you going through here?
No, I'm going to go Dan on Roman.
Okay.
So I'm going to forgive last run.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't think that it had the run to suit. Again, a lot of the other horses that are sort of in the market with it all won last start, which makes it hard to tip against them. But yeah, I'm going to go Dan and Roman just to get a good run and hopefully be in that three wide line coming over the top of them in the middle of the straight hopefully with a bit of pace on up front.
Obviously, I think every horse here is tied through Soconi in some way.
Yeah.
In the last 2 runs, which I struggled with, which I defaulted to the leader, Tavi-Run, the dominant win back to the midweeks, I know, but if the track's playing to its favour, will at about the $9 mark, I believe?
Nah, 480.
480. Where am I getting these prices from Wednesday
Just
night?
making them up.
You missed them there. It is 480. And I looked, it was 9s. We'll have a softish lead here, and we'll make some of these chase. The Miramar was my second pick, but probably best ride one race last start. It took off early and just flushed out a few.
Yep.
We've both gone around Mohammedaeus. Did you have a thought about that? Or you just sick of it?
Mohammedaeus is a horse that I just find hard to catch, but when it bobs up, it's got a bit of ability.
It was the lowest race of all time last week. So
yeah, it was, and it won last start, but it was an awful race.
Yeah,
and it got backed off the map, which suggested that it was going to get everything run to suit.
Yep.
And so I don't know that'll be the case, but look, if there's pace on, it's certainly got the ability to finish on down the middle of the track as well. So it's not hopeless, that's for sure.
And Polly Gray, did you have a thought there?
Look, it's hard to knock a Waller train stayer.
I thought it was too short.
But $4.20, I thought it was a little bit skinny, but got a good jock aboard and obviously a good trainer. So
Mohammedaeus was favourite when I did the form. I just noticed the Tavi-Run. Yeah.
Into favourite.
Right. Okay.
So, it's a bit. Look, I think the market's going to fluctuate a fair bit.
It'll be $5 a field.
Yep.
Easy. Excellent. So a bit of a head scratcher, but $7.50 for you down in Roman.
Yep. And
I'll go Tavi-Run. Hopefully you should get $5 at least tomorrow as well.
Yep.
Race 8 over the 1,500 metres, a benchmark 78. Another tough race because they don't like throwing easy stuff at you, Moonee Valley. So
it's open markets. So
markets, but
I'm a one in 4, you'll be sweet.
Yeah. How's the market look here? Speaking of,
$4 winning partner, $6 Sakut, Tatanka $7, Battle Talk $9, Street Tough $9. $11 Silent Command. I don't think Street Tough will be running because I think it's running in the last at Geelong today.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What time's that? I'll have a bet.
Yes.
Excellent. We'll get this done in time for me to have a bet because I was going to tip it here, and because I struggled with a lot of the up and going
I'm
horses.
helping you out, mate.
I know. I'd planned to sleep all day, but I had to do a podcast. So.
Yeah.
I don't like a lot of the up and going horses here. I don't think it's the strongest race in the world. I'm going to spec 2 at double figures that are probably going to go into early spring and be competitive in some sort of early in the day feature race meeting races. Those sort of Group 3 listed level ones. That's first one, Skelm.
Yes.
At $19, and the second one's Think We're Due. Also, it was 20s. I'll check because the market's probably changed since I've made those market up
too. I'll tell you
too.
with Skelm, you'll be surprised how often a horse that goes 4/4 wins. It's a good system.
Yeah, right.
Check that one out.
Okay.
It's one from the Beaver.
All right, the 4-4-1.
4-4-1.
4-4-1. That's like my batting. It's about my highest score too. So Skelm $16 and Think We're Due. I think they're both listed to low Group 3 grade horses that are going to run, probably looking for further, but we'll run on if we can swoop here and could be a knockout chance because nothing else really in the market. Obviously, Tatanka chased that good horse Tavi Dance who let me down last week home, but apart from that, I couldn't get enthusiastic about anything else.
Yeah, me too.
Cool. You got anything for us?
Yeah, the 12. Sakut.
Okay.
So I've gone that with not a lot of confidence.
Needs another 4.
Yeah, that's right. Needs another 4 first. So that's what I've gone, but no confidence, no real reason.
Yeah, I was the same. That's why I thought I'll throw a couple here that I'm going to have a little bet on while I go to the bar, I think. And we finish the day with the 1,200 metre benchmark 70. Doesn't get a lot easier. How's the market look for this one?
Yeah, we've got the unbeaten Hypersonic at $2.70, Proper Rogue $3.80, Sebricates at 5s, Raktoff 7s, Montenegro Man $7.50, and 14 plus the rest.
How are you finishing the day?
I'm going to give Proper Rogue another go.
Scary.
I know.
Name too.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. All right, talk us through it.
Well, its first up run was pretty good. Second up run was very disappointing, but that's, maybe second up syndrome is all I can come back to.
I think so.
And it was down the straight. So I think going around the bend might suit better. It's not as good a field, that's for sure.
Well, we've spooked Wilmot Pass.
Yeah.
a few races back.
Yeah. So, and it wasn't beaten all that far. So I'm expecting a better run, and they're backing it up. So I'm expecting a better performance. Gate 4 should get the gun run from Carr, and hopefully be too good in the straight.
I think I'm forgiving for the straight. It was off the bit. It was gone at the 600. It was never travelling up the straight there. It's actually finished off as well as it did. I think is a good thing. I think I'm putting down to flat run, third up now, back to peak, and right blending run. Similar run, actually, the one I talked about Jamie Cargate earlier, with Wilmot Pass, actually. And then the obvious is Hypersonic, but I struggle to... I think what's it been doing in Melbourne is what a lot of these horses are due to some of those fields in Melbourne, so I can't get a strong... it is leading, so that's going to suit... It could suit the track, and Oleon is obviously a sign there's some opinion of the horse, but
yeah,
I think leading, and it's one of those last races a day where it's hard to lead in a 20-horse field and really hold the walls back and win there. That'll be a tough win. If it is, I think it's there to be run down. It's a bunny to be run down.
Hard to tell with Murray Bridge form.
That's right.
Coming across to Moonee Valley. A horse like Proper Rogue last start, they were talking it right up, and sort of they've dropped off after last run. But forgive it that. Zebra Cat, I think, is probably the main danger. I think it's
nice
first
run
up,
too.
And it's got the big weight, but gets a bit of a claim there, and should be in the finish.
I wouldn't be surprised if that the two favourites start the other way around.
Yeah, Proper Rogue comes in the favourite.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised either.
Depending on how the track's playing. And Sebricate will either be in the market if the rails are on. If they're not, it's right out of play. So a lot of numbers in here that I couldn't get too excited about. So I'm looking towards the fresher horses there. Beautiful. Should we go Quaddie?
Let's do the Quaddie, mate.
Do you want to drive this one?
We got the Melbourne Quaddie last week.
We did, paid $63.
Yeah, it was good, isn't it?
So with my percentage, I was able to buy one of the kids a Happy Meal. Tremendous.
No nuggets for you.
No, it was just a 3-nugget one. I got a Daphne bobblehead, so I was right as a result.
And you could get a frozen cake for $1.
So I just had a flake.
Oh, right.
Couldn't afford a chocolate in it, but I got the ice cream.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, all right, go on. You can drive us for this, Quaddie.
The Quaddie. First leg.
All right, I'll drive.
No. We're going to go 5, 9 and 10.
5, 9 and 10. Okay. Nothing for the Kiwi horse.
Which Kiwi horse?
Santa Catarina.
Yeah, we'll put that in too.
Just because I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the reason
3,
why.
5, 9 and 10.
Yep. Here we go. This race.
All right. Oh, dear. We're going to go 1.
Yep.
6.
Yep. Oh.
8. And
4, 1 of 4 and 5.
4.
Okay. And let's go a bit wider here. Let's throw these couple I suggested in here. Skelm.
So, yeah, definitely Skelms. Definitely
Yep.
Skelm. So, we'll go the 1.
Yep.
We'll go 2.
Mm-hmm.
We will go... Would you have 8, was it? Falls?
7.
7.
5, yes or no?
No, we're going to leave the 5 and we'll go the 12.
Okay, cool. And assuming Street Tough's winning today, I will not leave that one out as well. And we'll finish the day with the 2 we said, 9 and... If it gets to a Hypersonic, we'll get a run now. 9 and 19. What other ones did you have here?
How many combinations that give?
Right now we're sitting at... where are we? 12. Just under...
Yeah, that'll do.
Oh, we might go one more there.
No.
4 by 4 by 4 by 2.
That's perfect.
Okay. Home skinny. $50 gets us 39% there. Value better the day. Oh, anything else earlier in the
just
day?
go through those numbers for everyone.
I will do that. The first leg of the Moonee Valley Quaddie, 3, 5, 9 and 10, into 1, 4, 6 and 8, into 1, 2, 7 and 12. Home with 9 and 19. $50 gets you just under 40% there. Anything else early in the day down south? Or over in Adelaide, or even up north?
To be honest, I'll do my best bet of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I like race 1, Victoria Star is my best bet of the day.
Okay.
Tipped it a couple of starts ago as my best bet.
It hasn't had a lot of luck.
I think it got scratched.
Yes, and it's had a couple been buried away. And
Yeah. So I think it'll be winning the first, and I think that'll give us a bit of a bank. And then my value bet of the day comes up in the second race, the top weight hard landing, about $6.
Beautiful. Get out of the way early.
Yeah.
Excellent. My value is going to be Tavy Run because I think you get better than $4.80. I think you get $5 or $6 there. And my best bet of the day, I'm going to make it Brooklyn Hustle. I think it's a nice horse. It's the weakest race it's been in ever, and had that amazing win on debut at Moonee Valley. The track suits if it can duck and dive and swoop, or even get to the outside. I think that'll win. I think it'll probably start shorter. But that's my best for the day, which we will start keeping track of again. And for anything else up north?
I haven't really done any form.
No, I'll be honest, I haven't either. So I'm not going to talk about.
And there's a few shorties, I think, up in Eagle Farm.
Yeah, I haven't looked up north, so not much else for me there.
I did like in race 5 in Melbourne Sovereign Award. I thought it was going to be hard to beat. But now having a quick look in Eagle Farm, there is one, race 7, number 5, Socialising, who was absolutely flying, and then it was absolutely butchered last start. It was one of the worst rides you've ever seen, and I was kicking and squaring, and now I've seen it's in on Saturday. I will probably have a few bucks.
Is that the one where they dawdled and he just sat and watched it and nothing happened?
Yeah, it was awful.
Okay, excellent.
That's it for me.
All done, guys. Thank you, Pro Grip Racing, for having us on board. You can also find the podcast at Beer Garden Empire on Spotify, so you'll get us and the Footy and Frothies one if you just want the audio. But support our new supporters, and we're looking forward to doing a lot of good work with them. Thank you, guys. Good luck this weekend. Bet big, bet smart, and we'll talk to you all next week. Trev sign.
Who does that? Trev.
That's the Trev sign.
Oh, right.
Shout out to Trev.
G'day, Trev.